So what I wanted to talk about today was the whole situation with this favor. So apparently on Monday Night Raw, um, Seth Rollins came out to confront Paul Heyman, and he was essentially saying how Roman Reigns and CM Punk are just not to be trusted, and he gave some valid reasons, some very valid reasons, considering Roman Reigns wasn't there when the Bloodline feasted on Paul Heyman in Madison Square Garden, and CM Punk wasn't there either. And he also pointed out the fact that CM Punk did say that he's not there to make friends; he's there to make money. So that's a pretty valid statement in and of itself, considering that both of these guys are kind of narcissistic weirdos, and they always want all the power. They all want gold. But I do believe all of these guys are bigger than the titles that they once had. Like Seth Rollins is bigger than the World Championship. Roman Reigns is bigger than the Universal Championship. CM Punk is bigger than the WWE Championship. Like he's bigger than all. They're bigger than all these championships combined. But at the same time, it's like it's this thirst for power, and it gets to a point where it's like these guys can't be in the same building. So it gets to a point where, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. Um, but I think overall that I think Seth Rollins, well, I think Paul Heyman might just take Seth Rollins' side in this whole thing. And now, from the favor that I thought, there were a change of plans considering the fact that they wanted to spice things up. Um, so Seth Rollins, he did make some compelling arguments, but at the same time, what if Paul Heyman is playing this whole mastermind manipulation type thing? Because Paul Heyman has been known to for turning his back on a lot of people. He did it with CM Punk before, and he did it with Brock Lesnar. So, what makes y'all think he's not gonna do it again? Like Paul Heyman is not a loyal dude. He's good with his words. That's why he's able to convince the weak minded that he is this loyal guy. And he was very loyal to Roman at the time, considering the fact that he saved Paul. He saved Paul. So it's like Seth Rollins. Well, let's be quite frank. Seth Rollins isn't a loyal person either. Y'all seen what he did to Roman Reigns, the Shield. Y'all know that whole story. I cried that night. That's how much that hurted. But to the same extent, it's kind of like, bro, like he did make compelling arguments, and the Shield got back together. So it's like, whatever. But what I want to say is, Seth Rollins is kind of on to something about this whole favor thing, considering the fact that he didn't stomp him, he didn't really do anything to Paul. So I would say that Paul Heyman's probably gonna become a Seth Rollins is gonna become a Paul Heyman guy. I'm sorry for my delay in words, but that's just how I feel. Um, Simply because it's like, you know what I'm saying. That's just if y'all play y'all cards in the right direction. That's kind of how things should go, and how things are like should play out in creative. Because at the end of the day, we've seen Paul Heyman with Roman Reigns, with CM Punk, and shit like that. And what do they all have in common? He turned on him at one point. Like, do y'all remember like when Paul Heyman said he was protecting Roman from Brock Lesnar, and Brock Lesnar, he went to Brock Lesnar's side and then went back to Roman Reigns. Like, you see the pattern. So at the same time, it's like, come on, bro. Y'all know what it is. I hope y'all get what I'm saying, though. This was a very, it's just a very weird pattern. This is a good direction creatively. So yeah, love y'all. I hope y'all understand, and yeah, see y'all soon. Peace.